let's get started. So today you're starting with some ab work. You're going to do 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Sit-ups or reverse crunches, and then hollow rocks. So just a reminder, sit-ups would be these. You'll do 30. Reverse crunches is working this way. If you're doing these, you'll do 30. You will then go into whichever version of hollow rock you're doing and do 30 rocks. Just a reminder on the stages of hollow rock or hollow hold. Okay, from the easiest to the most difficult. Once you've finished your 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, you're then going to set your timer on a Tabata timer. 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest for 4 minutes. For the work interval, you will curl up and do heel taps. So you do 20 seconds of heel taps from side to side. Rest for 10 seconds. Back to heel taps. You get the idea. It's one Tabata of heel taps. For your workout today, you're doing 4 rounds. Each round is 5 minutes long, and in that 5 minutes, you need to complete 10 ground to overhead, 20 bent leg bridge, 10 push-ups, 20 bent leg bridge, and 10 ground to overhead. I want you to try and go slightly heavier with the ground to overhead. So use 2 dumbbells instead of 1 dumbbell in both hands. Use a dumbbell in each hand. Your push-ups, I want them fully extended and as low as you can go. Obviously, whatever time you have left after completing those reps is your rest. So try and make sure that you've got enough time to rest for about a minute, maybe a minute and a half before you start the next repeat. Okay, you should remember these pretty well. Seated, weighted. So I want to weight on your ankles, straight leg raises. It is per side. Sit against the wall if you can. If you can't, don't stress. 15 per side. Hamstring bridges, the ones where you move your feet further away from you, lift your toes off the floor and squeeze the glutes as you lift your hips. Crab walks, it's 8 lengths of about 10 steps. You can also just do, if you have a long stretch that you're going to be working in, you can do 40 steps in one direction and 40 steps in the other direction. Absolutely no problem. The last thing on there is clams. So after your crab walks, lying on your side, band around your knees. Clams, remember, keep this hand on the floor if you can, so that you don't roll the hip as you open the leg. Your workout today is just sit-ups. So you're going to do 100 sit-ups as fast as possible. Please use the ab mat, followed by 100 heel taps. Okay, both sides count as 1 in the heel taps. For your single leg step-ups, I want you to keep your foot on top of the box. Make sure your back leg is really close, or to your step, and make sure your back leg is really close, so that you're using your glute to stand, and I want you to balance and return to the floor with control. So I don't want an on-off movement. Okay, seated row, band around your feet. Ooh. Sitting nice and tall on the sit bones, pulling your hands in towards your rib cage. The dumbbell bench press you can do on a board. Just try and make sure that only your shoulders and head are supported on the ball. And you can also do them off the floor. Your workout today, high volume, lots of reps. 20 minutes, work for 30 seconds, rest for 30 seconds. You're going to do 30 seconds of snatches, so that's alternating hands, using your dumbbell from the floor, head, keep your hips nice and high, engage the hamstrings. Then you're going to rest for 30 seconds. Then you're going to do 30 seconds of sumo deadlift high pull and rest for 30 seconds.